Hey guys, WillPower64 here, bringing you all back to another part of Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. In the last part, we left Twilight Town, found out that the next Crystal Star is on this little island here called Keyhole Key. And can I just say something real quick? Why was it that when the Crystal Star showed this area, all it really added, it added everything else. The only thing it really added was this, the skull. That's it, to indicate that this place is run by pirates. This didn't give it away, no, but this will. I don't know, that was just me. And in this part, we are going to be, before we continue on with what needs to be done to activate the chapter, there's a few things I like to find in the lower part of Rogueport, into Rogueport sewers. So first thing first, we're going to go down to Rogueport sewers. There was a star piece that I completely, actually, I kind of have to go on the other side now that I think about it. Actually, I can get something here. Okay, I'm trying to plan out the route here, because I will have to come back down this way anyway, so let's just go back down. There are two things we're going to collect. First one we're going to collect is a badge. Second one we're going to collect is a star piece that I completely forgot about, that I could have gotten before we entered Chapter 4. So we're going to go and get the badge first. And now this is a badge I really recommend. This is a really good badge to have. So what we want to do is go over here into this room, and you can only get this with Vivian. I'm gonna keep going and duck down. All right, we're gonna keep going again and duck down. That was close, actually. All right, are we gonna make it? Yeah, we made it. And we got here, this is the Spike Shield. Make Mario damage proof when jumping on spiked foes. Yeah! So, now with this badge equipped, I kind of used this back in my Paper Mario Let's Play. This badge pretty much will make it so any spiked enemy you can jump on. That does not include the hub world, though. The hub world spikes you still have to dodge. But here, nope, don't need to worry. So, we're going to equip that right now. And the other thing is there's another badge I want to get, but it's not going to be until a little bit later. So this is kind of the reason why I said I don't really use my hammer a lot. Once I get this badge, my hammer is completely gone. I will not be using it anymore. Because a lot of the times if I want to... The reason I kind of really like using this badge is because, say I'm facing an enemy with, like, both of them having spikes. The one in front of me doesn't have that much HP left, but the one behind the enemy does have a lot of HP. What I can do is have Mario attack the enemy with a strong move, take it out, and the partner can take out the enemy with not that much HP. It makes battling a little bit easier. And I don't think he has I don't have enough to get the thing I want. And he also doesn't have it either. That's why I want to get the Jumpman badge now. But he doesn't have the badge, so that sucks. Oh well, we'll live. So, where we're going next will be down here. The star piece that we forgot about over here. In this area here. Into the room where the guy tells you all the information. I forgot what his name was. Pretty much this guy here. There we go. In this place. Pretty much the little bar in Rogueport Sewer. Right here. Get yourself a star piece right here. Alright. Now, pretty much for the rest of this video is going to be about a side thing that I'm going to be doing. You don't have to do this. Sorry. Just want to make sure I also got the star piece back here. Yes, I did. Okay. So pretty much what I'm going to be doing now for the rest of this video is going to be a side thing that you don't have to do. But this is roughly about the time I go and do this. You will get some XP for it. So if you want to follow along, by all means, go ahead. But you got to be prepared. Because what we're about to do can be a little challenging. This is where we're going. We're going to the Pit of 100 Trials here. Danger, do not enter. This pipe is the entrance to Pit of 100 Trials. First attack and bump attack badges won't work, so beware. This is pretty much a gauntlet of enemies. Like, think of it like in Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, where it had those enemy rooms where you defeat an enemy, you go down to the next floor, beat an enemy, go down to the next floor. This is essentially what this is. The first floor I'm going to be going over, but the next floors I won't be. There are some enemies here that we will be facing that we are not going to see until the chapter we're going to, and even later chapters. There's also some enemies that are only designated to Pit of 100 Trials. Those enemies we won't be going over. I'm going to be saving that for post-game. We'll be doing Pit of 100 Trials, all of it in the post-game. To give you an idea of what we're trying to do, we're trying to get to floors 30 and 50. We're trying to get to the halfway point. Again, not recommended. But the stuff you get here is pretty helpful, and you get XP for it. However, again, I don't recommend doing this until a little bit later, but if you want to get these items now, now's the time to do it. Let's go. Here we go, Pit of 100 Trials. Can't wait for us to actually do this properly. Anyways, I'm going to take out this, I think it's a Gloomba. I could be wrong here. But yeah, again, oh, fog already? Let's just see. Yeah, we got him. All right, good. Yeah, so, sucker. So pretty much how the Pit of 100 Trials works is this. You will be going through 100 floors of nothing but enemies. Well, not 100 floors of enemies. Floors 1 to 9 will host enemies. Anything after that will be, any 10th floor will be a rest point, which is pretty good. I will say this though, there's a special character who appears on random floors. There is a way to make him appear more frequently, but I don't know how to do that, so whatever. I'm gonna show off the spike jump. Watch this. Look at that. Don't need to worry about spikes anymore. Really good. So, little history with Pit of 100 Trials. I remember this area being tough when I was a kid. I always wanted to know, like, what would happen if you go any deeper. As a kid, the furthest I'd ever get up to was floor 70. The first time I reached floor 80, I actually bailed. I was like, okay, as far as I'm going. I actually didn't know what was at the bottom of the pit because I was like, I don't want to know what's down there. It's too scary. Alright, and also the good thing is you get coins here too, so this is pretty cool. You have a sign here to tell you how far you are. And out of curiosity, I'm just curious, what does Goombella say here? This is the Pit of 100 Trials. That pipe just seems to lead down forever. Still, the air seems kind of fresh here. I guess it's flowing down from above, huh? Guess so. The further in the pit you go, the more darker as the rooms get. So, I should also mention this, that the enemies you see here in floors 1 to 10 will mostly consist of enemies from Chapter 1, and I believe some enemies from Chapter 2. So if you were to go here before you even enter Chapter 1, actually, now that I think about it, I don't think it'd be possible if you can even get in there before. You have to have gone to at least Chapter 1 and learn how to fold into it. Oh, no. You would have to learn how to, like, turn sideways before you even enter this pit, because aside from the route that we went to, where either way you still have to learn how to become paper thin to fall down into the sewers and all that stuff, you would have to learn how to become paper thin even on the other side. So I will say this as well. This entire pit, I won't be commenting the entire thing because this would take too long. I will tell you at this moment in time, the recording session, we're at 9 minutes into the recording session. So I can only imagine what it's going to be like later on. We're probably going to be at, like, oh god, I don't know, hour mark by the time I reach floor 50. But of course, what I will be doing is we will be speeding up from floors 10 onwards. And of course, I will be showing off level ups, what I've upgraded, level ups, and that, like, anything else special. Because every 10th floor, you get something. I think it should be floor... No, here's floor 5. So, okay, so this is enemies from only Chapter 1. Okay, because I haven't seen any enemies from Chapter 2 yet. So these are just enemies from Chapter 1. So that's done with. And once you reach floor 5, you would have a set of enemies, but once you reach floor 6, it repeats what was on floor 1. So essentially, this is the hardest challenge in like RPG Mario games. Word of advice: if you are following along, oh cool. If you are following along and deciding to like, hey, I kind of want to get the item that this person's talking about, I recommend realistically stopping at floor 30 because that's where you get a really good badge. But floor 50 is when you get something kind of like an upgrade, and in my opinion, that upgrade is worth getting. All right. I've actually been considering doing live streams, and I'm thinking about when I do Pit of 100 Trials that this will be a live stream and all that stuff. All right, there we go. So yeah, you can see we're on floor 6 now. And on floor 6, pretty much you're re-seeing enemies you've already seen before. Alright, he's down. And we'll take out this enemy here. That actually, he's got a Volt Shroom there. But we'll be lucky if we even get it. Let's see. Are we going to be lucky? Are we going to get the Volt Shroom? Nope. I will say, you do get quite a bit of coins here. You do get quite a bit of loot, which is really nice. Now, I wonder if we're actually going to see the guy who shows up. And it does not look like it. Oh, well. I wasn't really expecting... Again, pretty much from floor 10 down, it's going to be like sped up. There won't be any commentary. It's just going to be sped up music. Just so we can get this... Just get the video going. But essentially, this is what the rest of the video is going to be about. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, I just like to try to conserve my health, my flower points, and whatnot, depending on how many levels I'm at already. So I try not to use any flower points, just because, as you can see, I'm only getting 1 star point per enemy now. So getting a level up anytime soon is never a good idea. Now, if you were to do Pit of 100 Trials, like the full thing, you want to make sure you're fully stocked up on items, badges, make sure you're high up level. Because this pit can be challenging, especially on the lower floors. Essentially, the lower you go, the harder the enemy's going to get. Alright, this should be floor 8, I believe. Either floor 8 or floor 9. Alright. Yeah, so I'm just conserving my flower. I'm trying not to use too much. That's essentially what Pit of 100 Trials is. It's just first few floors, try to take things easy. Try not to do too much. Once you start getting on the floors where you start getting more star points, you're gonna start getting a lot more because, again, you will be facing enemies we've not seen before. All right. Yeah, this is floor 8. I guarantee you the thing I'm gonna see is gonna be here. No, it wasn't. Okay, all right. And we'll use our hammer to get rid of this guy. And of course, okay, I will say this: floor 1 to 10, we just been constant, like, it's been non-stop multiple enemies. Where it's just like there's 4 of them at once. I can only imagine at the start of the game, that's gotta be hard. And it's funny watching people do the Pit of 100 Trials, like, per chapter 1. It's always cool to see that, in my opinion, because I'm like, how do they do that? How are they able to beat the pit at like such a low level? But they do it. It's insane. Anyways, we're gonna get the money, get our loot. Very nice. And on to the next floor. And this should be floor 10. Indeed it is. Every 10th floor, you get yourself a big treasure chest here. See? Floor 10. Open this up. Booyah! You get the Sleepy Stomp badge. Execute superbly to make enemies fall asleep. Every 10th floor, you have a chance of leaving. Return to the surface. I don't want to do that, obviously. So, with that being said, pretty much from here on out, we are going to be pretty much going full steam ahead with this one. We're going to be going pretty quickly. So, let's go! Full steam ahead! Alrighty, here we are, now on floor 20. Floor 20 here, you get... Ta-dum-ta-dum! You get the Fire Drive. Attack all ground enemies and burn them as well. And of course, you got this guy here. Hey, 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 yo! I got all the hottest new products right here. Look no further. You got a fever looking with a man with a mind of goods. Want to buy something? Sure. What do you got? So you can get some good items here. Thing is, they're gonna cost a pretty penny. I like how a Thunder Rage and a maple syrup are pretty expensive. 60 coins. That's expensive. Catch is, the further you go down, the more expensive they're gonna get. And also, his inventory does not change. So this is all you're gonna be getting. Anyways. Understood? Nope, sorry. Anyways, moving on down. We're going down to floors 21 to 30. Let's go. Alrighty, there we go. Now on floor 30 here. This is the badge I really want to get. This here is the Zap Tap badge. Do damage to enemies that touch Mario in battle. Essentially, it's a Volt Shroom permanently. And I would love to use this badge, however, I do not have the badge points for it. So, we're close to a level up. I may actually consider leveling up badge instead. So pretty much from here on out, this is sort of a badge I really do recommend, as it makes some enemies no longer able to harm you. So, if you just came down here for the badge, now's the time to leave. However, I am going to floors 50. As you can see, I was already starting to get some star points when finding the booze. So, let's continue forward. And let's hope I can actually get some flower points, because, oh man, have I not been getting any flower points. Ah, hello. What is this we got here? So, once in a while, you'll find this guy here. On floors 33 to whatever. Talk to this guy. Hey, what's up? I'm Mover. I know a few things about getting through this dungeon. For a few coins, I can move you anywhere you want to go. Where do you want to go? So you can go down for 10 coins, you go down 2 levels. Pay 30 coins, you go down for 5 levels. Or 10 coins to go back to the entrance. Or you can hit this and you can go down again. I almost landed on that. That's wait, so Uber. Do I want to do it? You know what? I'm going to keep my coins and we're just going to keep going down because I do want to get the XP as well. I'm very close to another level up anyway, so let's keep going. Haha, just enough for a level up. That's awesome. Right when I needed it too. I needed some flower points. Well, here we go. Now, normally I go in this order. This is the one time we're going in this order. I want to get the badge points up because I want to get that badge on. And now I get flower points. Now I finally get some flower points when I have not been getting any. I should also go over the thing we got here. Also, equip that. Very nice. The crystal star that we use, Art Attack. Pretty much you make a circle around an enemy, and you do damage. You roughly do, depending on how much you cover the enemy, is how much bigger the damage will be. It'll either be 1, 2, or 3. Anyways, Zap Tap Badge. Let's show this off real quick. And again, I won't be going any of these enemies because these are enemies we're going to be seeing later on. So, Zap Tap Badge. This is actually the perfect place to show this off here. So, the Zap Tap Badge pretty much makes it so any enemy will get hurt by me. And the best part is, Fuzzies are a good example. Fuzzies are enemies who will no longer be able to hurt us. Because, watch this. Oh, of course, you go for the partner who doesn't have it on, you jerk. You jerk. Go for the enemy, go for the guy who does have it on. No, stop going for Yoshi! Stop going for Yoshi! Come on, go for Mario! Thank you! Oh, what a jerk. Alright, now I gotta get rid of these guys. They took a lot of my flower points! What a jerk! I want to show this off. I'm being all confident about what I'm showing off. And look what they do. Oh, come on, I missed 2! And it hurts Yoshi. Just my goddamn luck. You know what? Well, as you saw there, the Fuzzy got hurt by me. Doesn't hurt. Can't hurt Mario anymore. You missed Yoshi. Okay, come on, go for Mario. Good. See? Can't hurt me anymore. And you missed me anyways. But yeah, that's what the Zap Tap does. It pretty much makes it so no enemies can really hurt me anymore. Or at least some enemies can't hurt me anymore. But some enemies they'll still hurt you, but they'll get hurt as well. So that's pretty helpful to have, and I really like having this badge. It can actually be quite helpful in a pinch. It's always funny when an enemy gets hurt by Mario and gets knocked out by the Zap Tap. To me, that's always funny. Alright, back to the music, whichever one I was listening to. Let's go back to it. Oh boy, here we go. Level 40. We're starting to get some more star points here. And of course, the badge we get here is a pity flower. When Mario takes damage, occasionally recovers 1 FP. That's pretty good. Now let's go see how much expensive your items are. Yeah, look at that. 100 coins now for a Thunder Range and 100 coins for a maple syrup. Yeah, no, I'm good. I am happy with the amount of coins I have. Look how much coins I have now. Alrighty, only 10 more floors. Guarantee you we're going to be getting a level up. Pretty much from this floor on, I might want to use Flurry here for Gale Force. Gale Force is going to be your best friend. Let's go. Let's do this. What a jerk. Oh, what a jerk. You know what? I know I'm about to get a level up, and I'm actually happy that this is what I'm finally getting. I've got this twice now, so this is pretty good. And look at that! Double this XP. That's always good there. And now level up. Alrighty, what are we leveling up now? I think I'm gonna do HP. Yeah, we're gonna do HP. So we're gonna kind of go back on the path we were on before. So we'll do HP, FP, and then we'll go back to doing HP, FP, and flower. Alright, we should also be pretty close to the end now that I think about it. What floor is this? Yeah, 47. 2 more floors. Almost there. And here we are. We have reached floor 50. Floor 50. This is why I wanted to come down here. You get the Strange Sack, an item that lets you carry 20 items. So this is a gear upgrade. We can now hold a whopping 20 items. That is awesome. Oh, that's so good. Now that I don't have to worry about running out of item space. What do you guys say, buddy? How much are you selling your stuff for? Yeah, 120 now, huh? 120, that's expensive. Even that's expensive. A fire flower for 60 coins, a mushroom for 30. No way, I'm sorry, pal, no thank you. And look how much coins we have. We're almost at 400 coins, that's insane. And for those who want to know, the timer right now on the thing here is at 57 minutes. But we're done. We are done with what we want here. We got what we needed. So I am happy with that. I could show you, actually, if you try to go back down, it would have rejected you. So, there you go. deepest level reached 50. With that, we got everything we wanted to do in Rogueport. I think this is going to be a time for us to call it quits here. So next time on Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, we are going to go down to the harbor and see what we can do to get ourselves a one-way ticket to Key Hall Key. I'm going to save now. See you guys then.